Are you ever gonna try to get into Hogwarts Legacy, or you're just gonna stay away from that?
I actually want to start playing it soon. I just gotta buy it first, and that means saving up money.
It's actually like, as someone who grew up with the books, just like you did, it's fucking awesome. I like it. I don't care what people say about it. Fuck
It's a
them.
good game.
I
I
don't
just
care about.
Personally,
can't play it.
I don't care about your feelings. Fuck you.
So wait, there
What did you
was.
say, Shark?
personally, as the guy who's not really into Harry Potter, I need to get into it. Game looked cool.
Oh right, we were gonna explain to Solanine about Falhorn, weren't we? Or Sawhorn.
Software,
The thing going on with Sawhorn. So Sawhorn is a character that was played by one of my buddies before I started streaming this. And he how do I put this? He was a little bit of an oddball. He still is an oddball. He played
What do you seek?
the fucking.
Shorel Aran.
Well, you didn't even get to meet that character.
About you.
Well, anyways, they he was part of the original Bastard Throne group. Anyways, they helped doing some things and getting Maya, William, Victor, and their other sister across to Dragos Fall.
Okay.
And then, while hanging out in Smallport, where you met the group, they came across some trappers out in the woods. Huh. Well, he wants to take care of it because he's a druid and he's supposed to be like restoring the forest and stuff like that to make up for his past misdeeds. As I've explained a little bit, he got a little too serious with his punishments for people fucking up nature. So what does he do? He fucking starts fucking with people again. He screwed up their traps, set free some animals, and the what was it? Yeah, he basically kills them. Not kills them. He fucking traps a bunch of their guys in the woods and sets free a bunch of shit and breaks traps. Then follows back one of their carts to their warehouse in Smallport. At this warehouse, he decides to turn invisible and kind of move through it unseen. Sees a room where there's this like noble looking dude and another guy, shorter, younger kid, hunched over a table making plans. He then proceeds to sneak up behind the older noble figure, grab him by the shoulders, puts his knee through his back so hard that it like stretches out his rib cage forward. Yeah, and it kills him. Fucking right.
Okay.
And then he fucking scares everybody off with that. Hops in one of their carts, rides it into back to their inn they're staying at, right? Then they all gather together and like, hey, there's this thing going on over at the warehouse. Let's go, sneak in and see what we can do about it. Okay. And they run into Marcus again, which the party had split up a little bit, and some went in to scout the next direction they're heading in and ran into Marcus there. So, anyways, they go to the warehouse in their own cart with someone that's not their driver. And they immediately knew they were in there because I explained they're in an open cart, but they're like, oh, I thought it was covered. I'm like, no, it's not. Never said it was, but whatever. He starts getting hostile, even though he's trying to bring things down. Marcus is like, hey, I'll give you this money. Just leave the cart and go on your way. And they're surrounded by pikemen. They got crossbows on them everywhere. And fucking from the back door to the fucking place bursts in a couple more guards, and that young kid pops in again, sees Sawhorn, right? And goes, fuck you! Fires a crossbow bolt right at him. That was Lucas. His dad was the one that he killed. That's why Lucas
Oh.
is the young lord of Port August.
Attended his father's funeral.
Yeah. And that's why his casket was only like from like like barely his chest down.
Ah.
Yeah, because his body was kind of fucked up. Yeah, and so Leslie, he was like fucked up right off the bat. Got hit with a crossbow bolt. 3 pikemen nailed a hit in him, and then Marcus shot him. And the group is then continued to work with him in an uneasy relationship because like, hey, you just killed one of our party members. What the fuck? But things work out for the better eventually. Mainly because that.
That player is just very chaotic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Who's that player?
Joseph.
Volk.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Caleb, but I remember he played fucking what's his face. Who did Caleb play?
Korad.
Korad.
Yeah, Korad. And then who played Zos? Oh, not Zos.
That was also Joseph. Another chaotic.
Replacement character.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Could you guys while I do this?
See, bud.
Alright.
Later, man. Yeah. For the Volk character that was part of the group for like a little while before he got busy with shit.
Marriage.
We were going to like a small town to do just a quick job of delivering a letter. Basically speaking with Maya and William's other sister.
A half-orc
Um,
named Aurora. Or
But
so-
we know her as Angelica.
Angelica. Angelica is her cover name. Sorry, my bad.
But yeah, she was like a 2-3 day trip, so we stopped at a small little in-between village that looks kind of fucked up. We later find out that they were attacked by a green dragon, but some other people took care of it. His character at the time was trying to say that no, these are fucking cultists. That's a fucking cultist house that they're building right there. That's like we gotta kill all these people. Like nothing fucking says they're fucking cultists, dude. Like calm the fuck down. We're not killing anyone. Like okay. We'll kill only half the people. I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Didn't he also want to poison people, or was that happening?
That was my brother.
Wait, now that I think about it, did we ever? This is completely unrelated. I'm sorry, but did we ever manage to finish The Hobbit? I don't think so. Just putting it out there.
No, I don't think we did.
I think my Wi-Fi cut out on that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
Matt
for
says that
fucking-
before time, and I watched that the other day.
Nice. This is when Koji was still Zahiri at the time. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go to that fucking outhouse, wherever the fuck it was, like, because they offered us a free place for us to stay and sleep to show that they're good. And she's like, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go to sleep to prove you wrong. His ass decides to pull out his dagger and follow her, seeming like he's gonna go attack her. Korag, he likes Zahiri, so gets up fucking behind Volk, puts his ass in a fucking sleeper hold and knocks his ass out. But, like, it was funny, but like, just like you're just being so chaotic for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, despite me giving Shark shit for whenever he does chaotic shit, his is more manageable in comparison to that guy.
Volk. Yeah.
His is a controlled chaos.
For the most part.
It's a funny chaos.
Who's the funny chaos?
Shark.
Shark, whenever he does his
Oh.
chaotic shit. Volk,
Yeah.
it was completely unnecessary to where, like, basically how I am with, in the Risen with the Zukar. Like, I'm so tempted to just fucking kill you.
Is this subject you doing? What's up there?
I love Tokar.
I'm glad you guys like him. I wasn't sure how well I would like play him or how well he would be received. So Cause like sometimes I guess like I was afraid that like he'd be too stupid and not be able to talk to the point to where it would get annoying. You know?
I think we have a way of communicating with him pretty well. I mean, he's starting to pick up on some ideas.
Yeah, but the two people who talk with him the most fucking are leaving the group.
I know.
Hey,
Like
maybe-
Korak is
maybe-
trying right now, but like, as Togar is like not trusting him.
Hey, maybe Talon will fucking be able to teach him or something. She's like what the next smartest or the smartest in the group now, right?
I think she
Yeah.
does have the highest intelligence. Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting to take Solanine away for a little bit longer, but
You felt like the
She
time
decided
was
to adopt some kids.
I mean, I knew I was gonna go save them. I originally was going to be like, okay, go to Todd's, this place, he'll set you up. I was like, oh, that would be such a stupid move to just send them off on their own. Fuck it, why not just escort them herself? And then that way, as well, she could start settling down, figuring out where she's gonna live to have the baby, and start setting up for the wedding. That way, all y'all gotta do is pretty much show up.
You know what would be hilarious? If you got a commission done of Solanine and Foulhorn with the whole family, and it's literally just them in the middle, and then all these kids just around them. It's just
Dude, that is gonna be a fucking expensive ass fucking commission right there.
Oh
It's
god,
basically it's a group shot basically.
Oh yeah.
Fucking you got a tiefling, a fucking a half elf, and fucking
A bunch of fucking humans.
8 fucking humans, and depending on if we want to do if Solana already gave birth, fucking tiefling elf baby in her arms.
I
Sweet.
wasn't expecting him to have 6 sisters. Like, I was originally going to take Terrence with us, and then he mentioned sister. I was like, oh, well, can't just drag around sisters. So I was like, okay, I'll just adopt them all.
Fucking guy there.
Well, it's like
Oh, he's got
you're only
he's got
really
6 sisters.
you're only really adopting like. Hold on, let me look at this list again.
And are you really adopting them? You are kind of pawning them off on Todd.
No, I take care of them. That's why I'm going with them as well.
Yeah, like they're staying with her. It's just a matter of if they can be of use around the area.
Todd has a very big house to where it can hold all of them until Solana
They're
gets a bigger
not
house.
living in Todd's place.
I'm saying for the temporary.
Maybe, yeah. He's got plenty of room for people, but they're not staying there permanently.
No.
Oh yeah, his house is of a
Debauchery.
yes, very much. It's very much like a pleasure house place.
So Terrence and Lily being the oldest, you're not really having to adopt them. Millie's kind of self-sufficient. You're really only adopting 4 kids. The youngest being a 4-year-old. And
You're
then
adopting the older ones in spirit, not in
Yeah.
actuality. Yeah.
I'm still gonna like help take care of them if they need anything.
you know,
help them
okay, Korag, you're gonna get this. I don't know if you'll get this, Solon, but it's effectively like how Blitz adopted Luna. Like she was only about to turn 18, and he adopted her.
Hmm.
They're about to fucking put her down. It's like, nope, I'm taking that one.
That's wow. I made the mistake of fucking going on a dog adoption site
Oh god.
and seeing they're only $20 or $30 to fucking adopt. I'm just like, oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, yeah, it depends on the dog. Yeah. Hold on, give me. Let me.
Some places actually pay you to take animals.
Yeah. If you're like me and my family, we just find cats on the side of the road and we're like, oh, yep, you're ours now.
Shane wants to do that. I know that for sure. But he doesn't know how Willow will react to having more than one around. It
Get
also takes.
along for the most part.
Yeah, I know. It's just it takes work trying to introduce cats sometimes.
There's like a fucking video a while back of dude gets out of his car, sees a kitten on the road.
Oh yeah. And there was like
other cats come out of the fucking bush.
That's when you just take them all and you're like, these are mine now.
Basically.
He was like, I can't take you all, and then he ended up taking all of them. Took care of them for like a good 6 months. Found each of them like their own little forever house, but he kept 3 of them. Like a Scout, which was the first one he saw,
Mm.
and like 2 other ones.
Oh, so this is April adoption pricing. For dogs over 30 pounds, it's $40. For dogs and puppies under 30 pounds, it's $20. Dogs 5 years of age, $20. Cats 1 year of age, $20. Kittens of 1 year of age, 40. Or no, cats. What was it? Cats above 1 year of age is $20. Kittens below. What? Wait, hold on. Cats below 1 year of age is $20. Even. Why does it say kittens above a year of age? That should just be a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can't adopt them when they're too young because they still need to be around the mother. So I think they're above a year. It's like letting you know, it's like, hey, this isn't a kitten, but it's still a kitten.
I mean, like, we got Willow when she was a baby. Technically, I mean, because she was. They actually know how old she was. She was born in August. And we got her in December of the same year she was born. So she's like a year old, coming on 2. Which is weird to think about.
We got most of ours from like friends who basically they had a cat that had kittens, or that they were outdoor cats anyway. They just hung around that had kittens. Except for mine, Dagger. I saw a poster for him at the vet that was like, hey, I found this kitten by the river. I can't take care of him. Does anyone want him? And I'm like, yes.
Yes, I will take. I will take the trash child.
Literally, as soon as I met up with the lady, he like she passed him over to me, and he was so tiny, he kind of hid in my hair, and I'm like, I'm never letting you go.
You are
now.
mine. That is the best.
I don't think we've ever really like adopted a cat from a shelter. We've adopted like 1 or 2 from shelters before.
All
But
the
other
dogs
than
I
that,
have-
we
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't understand the people who go out and spend like 200, 300, 400 something dollars on like a cat or a dog.
I
That
got,
makes
like,
no
a
sense.
purebred shit. I'd rather go to a
It's-
shelter, get a mutt. They last longer. Like they have
They
They
less
want a
health
specific
problems.
breed.
I guess, but like even then, you're spending so much on money on an animal.
I
They-
want a cat just to have a I want a cat. I'll love it, take care of it, whatever. But my dream cat is definitely a Maine Coon.
Oh God, yes.
Big and pretty, big pretty cats.
I need to
I've never seen an ugly cat. All breeds are gorgeous to me.
Oh yeah.
I one of the breeds I want to eventually own, if I ever had to pick a breed, is a Laokai cat.
Oh yeah.
This dog's name is Stegosaurus.
Oh,
He's 2 years old. He looks so pitiful in the case.
get him, get him.
I can't look at these. God damn it! It's gonna make me want to buy a fucking dog. I gotta wait till my fucking cousin moves in. Speaking of, if someone down the road, Twyla, if you still need a place, like I don't care. You can move in here. We can have 3 people. Fucking either fucking we can split the master bedroom, or me and my cousin can split the bedroom. It's whatever. Because there's a way we can, like, the master bedroom's big enough to where you could, like, split it down the metal, like, dividers, like, to build a thick-ass bookshelf or some shit. But,
Okay. Right now we're just trying to settle things with my mom and the surprise baby on the way.
Fun.
Because
oh,
she's
look at
with the boyfriend out of the picture, she's definitely gonna need help.
Still streaming, by the way.
Oh, well.
Sorry, just informing. I felt rude if I was gonna interrupt, but at the same time, like I don't want you sharing too many details.
Twyla, look at this.
No, you're good.
Oh God, I want to see this now.
Pitbull. Her name's Butterfly.
Wait, I gotta go in.
Oh,
He's so happy looking.
oh, she got heterochromia too. The fucking eyes. I love that.
I love pit bulls. They're so sweet.
What? Wait, who's Stegosaurus?
Oh, Stegosaurus. It's on this page. My name is Stegosaurus.
I don't even care if I'm being attacked. I want to just freaking see these. Oh, oh my god.
Eh,
That, oh,
I don't need a dog.
Right? The face. Man, look at that. This is the pricings for the animals.
That's
So
not
let's look
bad.
Here we go. Oh, let's look at the cats.
Yeah,
Aw, kitties!
I already. There was a video my sister had on the screen today, and I straight up said I want a kitten. It does not help that there's a pregnant neighborhood cat around. I don't need another cat.
Kitty, cats are so much fun.
I'd get a cat. I just don't like messing with the litter box.
It's
You
not
know?
too.
It's not
It's
that
way better
hard.
than
Yeah.
ferret.
If I still
Mhm.
lived in a, I just can't do it. It's just something like I just don't really like it. Like I can't even like fucking clean up dog puke. It makes me fucking want to fucking just puke myself. Oh, Darius, he's on a fucking surfboard. But oh, look at this one. Oh, that's a puppy. Oh wait, 6 years old? That's not a puppy. That's an old fucking dog. That looks like
I
a
have
puppy though.
It does.
It's an old
I
photo.
have, I have since learned that cleaning litter boxes is a lot easier than cleaning ferrets. That's
Mhm.
why like it sucks that Luna died, but like I don't think I'm gonna own another ferret. We have 9 cats. We don't need any more fucking cats.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I ever get in a place to where I'm like back out in like the country and everything, and I'll probably get a cat and have him like as like an outside cat. I'll let him in, of course, but like whenever like he wants to go out, I'll let him out. You know, so he can roam around, you know, kill squirrels,
Yeah.
shit like that. Because growing up, well, my cats were all outside. Well, they used to be inside, and then my mom got a new carpet and they pissed on it, so my mom got mad and kicked them out. Oh,
Our
this-
cats used to be inside outside, but we had wild dogs in the neighborhood at one point, and they killed like 3 of our cats.
Aw.
So
uh,
so we said no more. They're all indoors from now on.
We can't let Willow be an outside cat mainly because she was in a house, but she was put outside and left outside along with her brother. So it's a little traumatic for her to be outside.
all the areas I lived in, they're like my the cats I had were pretty good at only one of them got attacked by a dog, and they fucking dude, he got attacked by 2 dogs and they were fucking playing tug of war with them. And he
Oh,
fucking survived for like another like 5 years after that.
nice.
And then he just died of old age. He kind of went off a couple feet from a couple like yards from the house and died.
Yeah.
We smelt something, and my dad goes, "Go figure out what that is." And I saw the fucking buzzards flying, and I saw a cat, and I had that cat since I was 8. So that was like a sad time. I had to bury that cat.
See, that's the thing. When the wild dogs attacks our cats, we found the one under the house torn to pieces. We found the second one out in the field next to our house, also torn to pieces, and we never did find the body of the third.
Damn.
So we couldn't bury any. And they had almost gotten my cat too at the time, but she had climbed a tree because we found her the next morning stuck up in the tree. And she went on to survive. Well, I mean, she died last year, so 21 years.
Yeah, I think. How old was Shadow when he died? I think I buried. Well, I'm still living in Bisbee Loop whenever he died. So like middle schoolish is when he died. And I had him since I was like a baby, like little kid when we were living in North Carolina. So he was like 10, 12 maybe. So,
I'm gonna open the door.
tough little cat too. Like like when we were living in Orlando, he would like hide underneath this coffee table with this long ass like tablecloth on it, and he would fucking. He was a kitten, so he was playing or whatever. But of course, me and my sister being like 3 and 2, she would jump out and fucking attack us, and scratch us all the hell. but my grandparents, and this was before they knew what it really did, had the cat declawed.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was like this was like back in like the 90s.
when they
So,
didn't
Oh
like.
yeah,
like,
where
they-
that was
they
a
didn't-
popular thing.
Then they didn't know that like that's what declawing was. And my grandmother now has a cat, and she's like, I'll never get a cat declawed again. So,
As much as it annoys me when they like scratch at the walls and the furniture, I could never do it. I've always hated the idea of declawing a cat.
Mhm. It just seemed
but he
bad.
Yeah.
he lived a long time without his claws, though, and as an outside cat too. So
That's amazing.
he's a little tough bastard. He one time my parents, my mom and my sister were walking from the neighbor's house, and they heard like this loud like hissing noise, and they saw the cat was like looking at the bush, and they noticed a big ass like about like 5.5 foot fucking rattlesnake like curled up there, and he was just like staring dead at like not moving, just staring at the fucking snake, like cornering it in the bush. And then as soon as my dad came out with the shotgun, the cat backed off. So,
They're a lot smarter than like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
given credit for. Like my cat Fuzzy, when I was going to high school, even in middle school, she figured out what time I'd always get off the bus and like always wait for me at the end of the road and walk back with me. That was her way of saying, hey, I want to come in and take a nap. And even when I started driving back and forth to school, she'd still wait for me at the end of the road, so I'd just stop, pick her up, put her on my lap, and she'd just chill, look out the window. Like she had no issues with travel, no issues with baths.
Nice.
we had an outside cat from like middle school until I graduated. Sweet thing. Had him since he was a kitten because one of our dogs, one of our cats got pregnant. She was also an outside cat, and had kittens. And I'm guessing I was his person. 'Cause he was always all over. He was always all over me. And when I left to go into the army, like my family didn't see him at all. Like they figured maybe he's getting fed somewhere else or whatever because he wandered around the neighborhood. And I came back and I called him, and as soon as I like called him, he fucking showed up.
Oh,
That's
And then
nice.
As soon
Yeah,
as I
that's-
left again, he disappeared. Yeah.
that's what Fuzzy would do. Is like she'd disappear out the door, and then I'd come out and call her to come in for the night, and she'd come, but only to me. And at one point, when I was in college, my parents couldn't find her. They're like called me up. They're like, "Hey, so we're gonna put you on speaker and hold the phone out the door. Maybe your cat will show up." I'm panicking. I'm like, I will fucking drive 4 hours. Don't test me. But apparently she fucking heard me because she came out of nowhere because they put the speakerphone on.
Nice.
Out of range.
When she started going blind in her one eye after it was like midway through college for me, I was like, don't let her outside anymore. Like I had graduated and everything, came back home, and I noticed she was going blind. I was like, yeah, no, you're not going outside anymore. She fucking hated it. But like, no.
I guess so, yeah.
I always
yeah.
like. I've always liked dogs mainly because like I always like to roughhouse with dogs. So like you can do that with a cat, but they don't like. They get tired of it after a while.
Mhm.
They're more
So-
sensitive to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like I
Trigger.
would roughhouse with cats, and they love playing with me like that.
Mhm.
And it's mostly like I don't like I just take my hand and do like the little spider thing and stuff like that, and then I'm like, you know, you like do the thing on the ground, and then you raise your hand up, and then like, put their paws up, just like stuff like that, you know. And I know when to stop with cats, so I know like I've been around animals all my life, so I kind of like know what
Yeah.
to look for and everything. But like I've always been partial to dogs. I like both cats and dogs.
Yeah,
but
same
like
here.
I've always been more partial to dogs.
Like both, like almost to an equal
I'm
degree.
a cat person.
And the fact, it helps like with the fact that we literally fucking co-evolved with each other, to the point to where like we can actually like pretty much like get the gist of what the other one is like feeling and like trying to tell us that kind of thing. So you know, as much as we changed them in their lifetime, they also changed us. So.
Mhm.
When my family moved into this one place, I was fucking like 2, 3, and there was this empty lot next to our house, and there was this stray black cat that I just used to play with all the time. Sit there, let me pet him. I wouldn't tug on his whiskers, but I'd like play with his face and like tug on his tail a little bit. Didn't scratch me, nothing. Great cat. But I never had a cat growing up except for that one for the most part, because then as soon as they built something there, the cat stopped showing up.
There's a.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I did have 2 dogs. One was stolen, and then the other one my family got tired of, I guess, or something like that. And they're like, "Hey, yeah, this dog's not really working out for us to the next door neighbors. Do you guys want this dog?" So they gave the dog away while I was gone at my dad's.
That
Aw.
sucks. I would've been pissed off.
Charlie was a stubborn dog. But yeah, I still feel bad.
We've always had animals, so like,
You used to have 2 big ass Rottweilers when we were kids.
yeah, we did.
That's nice.
Those were goofy motherfuckers too. I remember going over to your house.
Oh yeah, everyone always says big dogs are so scary. I've never had an issue with rots, pits, shepherds, anything. It's only ever been like small dogs I've had issues with.
I
Yeah.
wish you would have hung out with me in high school. I think you would have loved Chase, my big ass German Shepherd. Motherfucker was huge. Like, goddamn. But sweet dog. He was like pretty chill, but once he got into the yard, he was on fucking guard mode, man. So you could not get into the fucking yard with him out there. It was to the point where like he's one of those dogs that if you needed to introduce someone, you would have to put him up somewhere in the house, and then have them like sit down on the couch or something, and let him out and have him like sniff you. Because as long as you were in the house, he was fine with you. But as soon as you got out into the yard, the only person
That was
who never
his yard.
really yeah, the only person I've never seen him attack, like try to go after in the yard was Marilyn. I don't know what it was, but she got out the car and he was just fine with her. I'm just like, oh, okay.
If I ever do get another dog, it's gonna be like a rot or something. And my sister's in the same boat as me. Like she wants like a pit bull or something. And when she was discussing that with her ex, apparently her ex was in the mindset of no, pit bulls are dangerous breeds.
No.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up with your.
Whenever I hear people talking shit about like, oh, pit bulls are dangerous, I just think of like my uncle's dog Lulu. Like, yes, this dog is a very ferocious dog, and she's just slobbering all over my fucking pants and just wanting to fucking play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
think of,
my fucking jeans were just. There was so much fucking dogs to life. I was like, God damn, I gotta watch these when I get home. And I just watched them, but I was like, I don't care. I love playing with Lulu.
Good
I
doggo.
think my grandma's dog she had growing up, she was a pit bull. Her name was Dobby.
Oh.
Because when she was a
Oh,
puppy,
I
she had
remember that one.
she had big old green eyes and like big floppy ears, and she was one of those pit bulls that were skinny and had crackhead energy,
Yes.
and she was a chicken shit. Like I think someone was trying to break into my grandma's house and she hid behind my grandma.
Oh, it's all in how you raise them, really. Like,
Nope.
Yeah, they had to put her down because she went blind and deaf, and then she stopped eating. So they just decided to put her down so she wasn't suffering. It was her time to go. But little sweetheart, she was super sweet. Now they have 2 fucking dogs, Mickey and Spock. Those are the ones that you've probably seen in the pet chat. The white one with the spot on his eye and the big fat Malinois looking thing. Those motherfuckers. God, Mickey's just. He's heavy, he's dense. He is dense. Like, he's not that, like, heavy of a dog. He's maybe, like, 50, 60 pounds, maybe. But he's just dense, so he feels heavier. He went into the, like, pool or something and he just sank.
oh,
He couldn't
Big
swim.
boy.
And he has short legs, so he couldn't, but
I don't float.
there's another dog. It was somewhere in Lee. I don't remember exactly. It was around where you're at. I just can't remember where. that I delivered furniture to, and they have this pit bull that had 3 legs. One of his back legs were missing. Super chill, very slick. Every time we'd go there, he'd just fucking come up to us and just want to be pet, and we'd pet him, and then he'd go off and just chill while we delivered stuff. So.
I think my voice is finally starting to give out on me for the night, so I'm gonna head out for the night.
All right, you have a good night.
Take it easy.
Have a good night.
Sleep
Later.
well.
Phineas. Waffle.
You said waffle, that made me think of the fucking cat scratch show.
Cat scratch, yeah. See, I gotta like think about. So my sister's dog, he's a bit of an asshole.
Oh.
Like he's fine, but like he kind of doesn't really get along with like intact males for some reason. So he gets along fine with other neutered males, but if the male has his, that the other dog has his balls, he's kind of like, I don't want to fucking be around you. So he's just one of those. Like he started fights a couple times, but like other than that, he's pretty chill. So I go over to my sister's house a lot, and I wouldn't want to leave my dog here with my roommate, you know. So I have to think about. I'm probably going to get a female dog, if anything. I know most of the male dogs here are neutered, but still, unless I see a male dog, I really connect with.
I would love to get my own cat. Willow's technically the family cat, but I would like to have my own cat because even though Willow's considered the family cat, it's my brother's cat. I just don't know how to introduce / I don't really want to put up with constantly having to worry about the cats fighting each other.
Well, there's a way you could introduce cats to where they're pretty chill with each other, especially if it's a younger cat. You know, Willow probably wouldn't mind it too bad.
If I got a kitten or something younger than her.
Yeah.
Like full-grown cats, it's probably a bigger problem than anything.
It can be. You just gotta introduce them. Like you gotta keep one and like separated in a room, but enough to where they can like
Still get out
sniff
and
at each
yeah.
other. Well, sniff at each other and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
And have it like a safe space for the other one. And then slow, because I've had 2 male cats before, and they got along fine. You know, we had that first one, and then a few years later we adopted the other one, and they were fine. They always chilled out with each other. You know, you would think cats wouldn't like another cat around, but they benefit from having another cat around because it gives them company. You know,
Mhm.
gives them another. Oh, this looks like it used to be a mama. Mama dogs are always the sweetest. My mom has a dog. She's like a Labrador Hound dog mix, and she was tied out in the yard of a previous owner, and with no fence around her, so she
Oh,
had
God.
like multiple litters of puppies,
Mhm.
and she's just the sweetest thing. Super sweet. She'll do this thing if you sit on the couch. She'll jump up on there, and then like she'll come up on you and put her head in your lap while standing, and then she'll just dump her whole entire body on top of you.
Derek.
What?
So you overly open the DMs between you and me. Derek.
Hey,
Like, oh, this is
I'm
amazing.
sorry.
Like, I'm telling you, like, dude, like, close that shit, because we were talking about the movie.
Well, it's not like they're gonna watch it. Or like look back and see it right now. Even if they do, they know that now to not look at that part, to skip past that.
Well, it's well after that though when we were talking about it.
Eh,
I mentioned that you were talking about the movie.
well, that'll be fun. We just need 2 more scavengers.
Alright, Scrubby, what'd you think of the Transformer commission I sent you? Like the
It was
draft?
pretty cool. What was that supposed to be? Superior?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, you know that 'cause he told me the other day.
Yeah, this is
I
the
could tell
second
because
draft.
of all the planes.
This is the second draft they sent me because the first one, he was a little bit more skinnier. I was thinking like I know Superion's like the more slimmer one of all the combiners, but like he ain't that fucking skinny. That's like animated skinny.
Oh,
Like you got it's solid on top, but then it like goes skinny like a fucking Dorito.
oh yeah.
damn
So
it.
they have the tiny waist and the.
I was like, he looks really cool, but can you fill him out a little bit in the middle? He's looking like a Slim Jim.
I still haven't heard anything from the artist I did for Down Air, so I'm just waiting. I'm sure they have a lot to catch up on. So going on vacation.
They're taking a break from social media just to spend the next week to work on commissions.
Tony, you've been awfully quiet. I'm guessing you're just watching your show.
Make a duck noise, Oni.
Dude, oh shit, it's going down.
Oh,
Shit
her
is going
show.
down in Rayers. I'm missing 2 episodes and Jesus. No mercy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Whew.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to watch. Have you seen
I
that
love how,
fucking
like-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, have you seen that? I forget what. I think it's from the movie, or something. It's like I'll tear apart this piece by piece, molecule by molecule.
Oh yeah, from
atom
SpongeBob.
by atom, and he breaks apart the atom, and it starts glowing. Uh oh. It just fucking blows up.
I remember that. You remember? I remember.
Remember Star Wars? I remember.
I love how fucking. Like, I think it was like what 2, 3 of us. Like wanted to do like Yuri come back when he passed out.
Yeah. You, me, and Koji was gonna do it.
I think I like beat you by like just a second because you're like, oh fuck you. I think Soulman was gonna do it too. Not Soulman, Oni, because I saw she said like, beat me to it.
Yeah, do you think that think fast thing will fucking wake you up, Derek, if you fucking fall asleep?
Maybe. Want to test it?
It's fucking his headphones on.
I have my headphones on currently.
Yeah, say like when you're slouching down to pass out, they slide up like a little bit.
It does not help that I'm in this fucking zone. This zone's music is so fucking like sleepy. It's called the Ghostlands, and it's got this nice even violin tune going throughout it. I'm like, fuck, I'm tired.
You just close WoW, open up fucking WoW ambience music.
Dude, that shit's the best thing to sleep to. Also, when I hit the fucking owl this morning, which, by the way, yeah, stream, I hit a fucking owl on my way to work this morning, or yesterday morning. I was listening to one of the tavern songs from fucking World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the fucking Tauren Tavern called the Huntsman's Rest. I feel so, like, I'm like, why? Why the fuck did I have to hit nature like a fucking animal? Listening to the race that loves animals the most. Like, what the fuck?
They're like, fuck you.
I'm like, I gotta go home and, like, fucking atone for this somehow. And I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, dude, this is some, like, bad juju shit going on. If I fucking hit an owl,
You fucking wake up, that owl's right outside your fucking window.
probably.
Like, I see you, motherfucker.
Have you seen that? I think it's like a pet foolery comment. And it's like they're in the woods, and it's it's like look, a crow, run, 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 and like all the crows start yelling, run at them, and they're fucking running out the woods.
Oh my god.
If I ever get the chance to befriend crows, I'm definitely gonna do it. That way they can bring me money and treasures.
I fucking remember when we buried my grandfather, like in October
Mm-hmm.
or November. I was driving back home and I saw like two fucking crows like flying like in the same direction as me. As soon as like I parked my car, I seen them just chilling on the fucking light post. I'm like looking at them like, what? I remember like reading something like a long time ago that crows or ravens, like apparently they tend to be like that carry the souls of the departed that watch over you or some shit.
That was nice then.
I've
I'm
also
thinking,
heard
like-
that if a cardinal visits you, that means a lost family member is visiting you. So,
Well, shit. I wonder. I've seen a lot of cardinals.
you're disappointing us.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm a just fucking big disappointment. Give me your life.
Dahmer, Monster, Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Fuck! I died. Time to go, Rose. I hadn't thought about that movie in so long until someone mentioned Buddy. Fuck! God damn it! Words.
Earth.
Yes.
Ow.
Oh damn! Who is it?
I hate how fucking hot plates get in the damn microwave.
Oh. I thought you said I hate hot plates. I'm like, well, they're hot, so. I'll be here all week. Literally, because I don't do anything with my life.
You're a disappointment.
Yeah, makes sense. Again, I'm fucking bastard.
Hey, at least you aren't cursed with the 3 J's.
I got one.
Yeah. Jewish.
Dude, I had a coworker look me in my face and go, "You look Jewish. Are you Jewish?" I'm like, okay, first off, how do you look Jewish? Second of all, no.
Do I look Jewish to you?
How do I look Jewish? Explain.
Fucking
Please
Jewish
elaborate.
music. Well, if I am Jewish, then I missed out because I didn't have a bar mitzvah.
Fucking right. Which, hey, weird thing. My mom told me I was baptized. I'm not 100% on that because she said it happened when I was like really young. I'm like, I don't remember this though.
I never got baptized. My soul's damned.
Well, I got baptized because fucking family, you know.
Yeah. You're baptized as a baby, yeah.
I got baptized in secret.
I mostly
Fucking,
didn't get. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, like I got baptized under Catholic, which is my father's side, but my mom's side is Christian. My grandma on her side wanted me to be fucking baptized Christian. Like,
Wait, huh? Hold on. Wait, Baptist or my brain's fucking with me now. Okay.
Catholic isn't, even though they're all considered Christianity, Catholics just consider them separate from Christians. That's why you're probably getting.
Yeah, my brain just had a fucking meltdown. I'm like, wait, yeah, because I'm fucking Southern Baptist and got baptized, or at least my family is.
Fucking. So I grew up Seventh Day Adventist, and for them, when you get baptized, you got to go through this whole ass process to understand what the baptism means. And what the whole.
Listen, see, that makes sense. That's why I'm like, you shouldn't, like, okay, babies I get for the Catholics, like, you know, otherwise they wind up in hell no matter what. Kind of want to prevent that at all costs. But for an adult to be baptized, you would think, or at least someone to be baptized at a certain age, you would think they would put you through like an understanding of the baptism, what you're going to be committing yourself to, or something like that. Never got that. Don't remember it. Just kind of like, hey, go take a dip in the water. Okay. I don't even remember being baptized, but continue. I'm sorry.
no, it's all like fucking. Got baptized as a baby under the Catholic Church, even though my grandma wanted me to be baptized Christian.
Mm.
But my dad's like, one, so he's like, no, I'm going under my church.
I mean, there's no rule against being baptized in two different churches.
I mean, effectively, I like,
Typically follow
Go
the
ahead.
same God, so he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't fuck which one you fucking get baptized in. You know.
like, effectively, I did like bounce between the churches, like learning how they, like between them. What like on the Catholic church with my grandparents on my dad's side, go to Christian church with my grandparents on my mom's side, and yeah, I'll just mostly hear like a lot of the same shit, or I would not understand what the fuck they were saying because they're they're saying in
Latin.
Spanish.
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah.
sorry.
because like my Spanish was not that good as a kid. I was like,
Oh, okay.
it got better over time, so they understand some of it. I'm like, still like, I don't know what they're saying.
Dude, honestly, out of all like the Christianity like sects, like the Catholicism is like the most, besides like Mormons and shit like that, is like the most like cultish like feel vibe to it. You know, I was at my grandma's funeral and they're like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's kind of weird. But I always thought the Catholic, like, not to bump anyone's beliefs, but like the whole Catholicism thing that goes on with like the saints and everything is weird to me for a monotheistic religion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're not supposed to be praying or
Putting anyone
praising
before.
anybody else than the Father, Son, Holy Spirit thing. Praying to his mother or Saint Peter and stuff like that. It seems kind of like false idols and stuff, which is like something the Bible is really against. Because,
Yeah.
You have the false idol, like the fucking lamb idol. After Moses came down from the mountain and when he broke the Ten Commandments and shit like that. So, which I guess
Here's 10 commandments. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What I was gonna say, which you could probably say about the Jewish, could probably say about Christianity, because they don't see, well, that and Muslims don't see Jesus as the Messiah. They see him as just a prophet. They recognize him as an actual person that lived that time and actually spread the word. They just didn't think him as the Son of God.
Our time will come.
Yeah, what I was saying is like whenever I hear like the 10 commandments, I just think of the Family Guy fucking bit being like, commandment number 1, shut the fuck up. Commandment number 2, I can't do anything about the sign. Commandment number 3, if we come across a sign, don't fucking read it. Commandment number 4. I can't fucking. Oh, we're all out of Jolly Ranchers. Everyone ate them. They're gone.
Oh, the 12.
Victory
the Ten
lies ahead.
Commandments. it fucking,
Death
it
to
fucking
all
falls
who
down
oppose
and
us.
breaks the Ten Commandments.
Your gold is welcome here. Farewell. We will have justice.
I'm kind of in that mindset. If a god exists, then you know, I should be fine because I'm not an asshole or murderer or anything. But if they don't exist, oh well. You know, it's just one of those things to me that. You know,
Remember the Sunwell. The reckoning is at hand.
so my grandma doesn't watch this.
I highly doubt that.
Probably
She's
not.
fucking.
That's
she
much
just
like a-
messaged you tomorrow. Like, what the fuck is this?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean you're not religious?
What is it?
You need to go to church? No. Like she told me there's a church. There's a church in Jacksonville and
There's multiple in Jacksonville.
The pastor knows our pastor,
listening.
and you know they said they're waiting on you. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going. I say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I'll check it out, but I'll be like, I just think to myself, yeah, I'm not going. I'm not.
Not
I've
doing
never
this.
like. Yeah, we weren't really raised to go to church all the time, so like it's not in my mind.
Your gold
I
is
have
welcome
to go.
here.
You know, I'll go if I feel like it, but I'm not gonna drive like 15 minutes or like 10 minutes. You know, I'm not gonna drive somewhere just to sit there for fucking an hour listening to someone going on. So if I want to do that, I can just go watch YouTube.
Hmm.
You want to talk about the mail? You want to talk about the mail? Let's talk about the mail, man. I keep getting mail for Pepe Sylvia. Guess what? There's no Pepe Sylvia. He doesn't. Fucking. Always Sunny is fucking hilarious, man.
We will have justice.
You can fly? No. Jump good.
Fucking episode.
I watched a video earlier and it's like Aku still can't tell the difference between jump good and fly, because it was in like the last season when they're all attacking Aku, and the fucking dude and the monkeys like jump up and hit him in the eye with sticks. He goes, "Flying monkeys? No, jump good." I'm like, how can you not tell the difference between flying and jumping, Aku? You're a fucking evil shape-shifting entity of evil. And yeah, he's also not the smartest fucking villain either. So fucking Scaraboo is just hilarious too. Wow, that guy looks like a talking penis.
The episode where Ku just came to the fucking samurai being like, you know, I'm tired of this. We just do the same thing every time. We fight, you hurt me, then I turn and I fly away and I say, I'll get you next time, samurai. And Jag is thinking about it, like, no, you're tricking, you're lying. Hits him, fucks him up, he flies away. I'll get you next time. And then he comes back being like, you see what I mean? We do this all the time. Like, let's just settle the score.
He just hasn't aged. All he's done is grown that stupid beard. Aku, that fucking in therapy, that was hilarious. I didn't think I'd fucking see that. Oh, man. God, it's almost 2:30. I gotta go to Tallahassee someday.
Oh yeah, do you ever renew your card, Shed?
Not yet. I fucking slept through my appointment again, so it's like, fuck, man. Plus the one time I was supposed to go, I didn't sleep, so I didn't want to drive. Like, normally I'm like, you know, it's like 12 hours of no sleep, so, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna buy for my sister when I go over there.
Nice.
Anaria shall
Chupa
Keep your wits about you.
came out with a movie for Chupa Mario.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Also-
Chupa means suck.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. So they did the kid movie suck.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Chase would hear he'd finish that sentence. He learned some words from the drywall guys, the Hispanic drywall guys, when he was working on a job site in Jacksonville.
What the fuck did I say earlier? That we were all laughing. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, you want to say that again?
No, I'm not gonna say it again. That's fucking hilarious.
That was very fucking funny, but holy shit.
What killed me was fucking Yuri's reaction. He was like, "What?"
What? Ah? Hold on. Something's
Oni.
fucky. Oh.
Did you catch that joke I made earlier? In the session?
Oh,
No.
take it.
Say what a fucking pig. This is what I'm gonna use every time fucking Tony starts being a fucking heretic. I'm so good.
Horny bonk. Go to horny jail. Happy.
Now that's edgy as fuck.
Dude. That line still.
Me, or do I sound super quiet? It's hard to talk quiet. Let me see how I sounded in Bastion still. Right.
Hey, Tailgate.
What is up?
You want to hear the words that Chase learned from the drywall guys?
Sure.
Chupa my pinga medical. Also, he learned that all the guys hated the one particular drywall guy. His name was Gato, because he'd go up to you. Gato means cat, and then hiss at you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What, he's kind of furry?
I don't know, but they wrote "fuck Gato" on the wall before putting drywall up.
Too far away. I need a target.
what I kind of hope Elder Scrolls 6 does? I hope it expands more on the Dwemer.
Be neat. Considering we're in Hammerfell, and that's where their another one of their big cities was.
I wonder if we'll ever see that one Dwemer, the last living Dwemer, who is like super insane.
Oh yeah.
Because like the elves live a pretty long time in Elder Scrolls, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not as long as like some elves that I know of, but yeah, they live a long time.
Yeah, who's that one in? Was it Oblivion or was it fucking Morrowind? I can't remember. But he had like these dwarven spider legs, and he was like super fat.
I think it's Morrowind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking the Redguard scimitar like better be like a fucking base weapon in Elder Scrolls 6. I swear to God, if I gotta fucking like level up a couple times and just get a fucking sword, I'm gonna be mad. Because like like so it's like that should be like their normal sword, right? It'd be weird if they had like a fucking steel sword as like the base sword.
Yeah, the fucking Skyrim steel sword.
Which all the weapons in the Elder Scrolls, all the like armor and stuff will look different from because like if you look at every single iteration of Elder Scrolls, everything like armor and weapon wise is like different in a way.
Yeah, glass armor used to be gold and green.
Still.
Yeah, but like looks more like glass now than just green.
Oh yeah. I didn't like Oblivion Daedric armor. I like the Skyrim one a lot better. The Oblivion one kind of looked a little wonky.
Scrumpy, you know what we could do? If I get tired of this, we could fucking play chess. I'll lose probably because you're really good at it.
Play chess against Oni.
I'll play chess against Oni. Oni, you wanna play chess?
Still watching your show.
Oh, true. You start playing chess in the middle of a D&D game to fucking see if you guys open a puzzle door or not.
Literally just like the big giant chess set from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
In the books, that whole like challenge area was like a lot different. They had one for like I think they had one for like potions and shit like that. I think it was the dog, the devil snare, chess set, the keys, and then like the potions, and then the last one which was the mirror. The potion one was like you had to like drink a certain like mixture or something to be able to pass through a wall of fire.
I asked this to Derek and Shark yesterday. Scrumpy, what do you think about the TV show of the Harry Potter series coming out?
I didn't even know there was a Harry Potter TV show coming out.
They got one in the works because originally they wanted to make like a ninth fucking movie or whatever, another one with the original crew, but Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson were like, no, because you're just gonna bastardize it even more.
Yep.
I'm like, okay then, fuck it, we're gonna make a TV show.
Do a TV
We're
show.
gonna reboot the whole fucking series.
Pretty cool. I heard a name in there, but good.
I was gonna say honestly, like, if they did it right and were faithful to the source material and actually like put effort into it to make it a good show, Harry Potter would probably lend itself really good as a TV show. Just based on like what I remember from the books, like they would be able to put a lot more in there, a lot of more subplots that were in the books, and like you could like play it out a bit longer to where like one season is like one book,
Mhm.
like Game of Thrones type stuff.
Yeah. The what is it? If they I don't know if this is true because I only heard it from a person I work with, and I don't know how reliable they are on information. But they said that Adam Driver is going to be playing Snape. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, because I was thinking it was going to be like a prequel series where like it's Harry's parents in school and stuff like that, and then going into the Order of the Phoenix. That's how my understanding of it was going to be.
It could be when they're older.
Could be.
So it could be like like you said, like whenever they're it could be about like the first Wizarding War where they go into the Order of the Phoenix and everything.
Like if it's that time frame, I'm fine with it being Adam Driver because that makes more sense. But if it's him still in school, no.
I would like to see fucking the Marauders and they're in their school years. That would be cool.
That would be great. It's just a matter of Adam Driver as Snape during that time would not work.
No. Good soup.
Good soup. I just had sex, about to have nachos. Fucking love that, dude. You can
Snape was
take the man out of the marine, but you can't take the marine out of the man.
so like there was someone brought up something. A good point is that people who grew up with the books hate Snape, but people who are more into the movies love Snape. Is because the movies kind of make him redeemable,
Mm-hmm.
but in the books he's fucking horrible. He bullies kids, all like not just Harry, literally every kid.
Every kid. It's senseless
for
bullying.
for no reason. Senseless, but like he fucking, like Neville made like a potion. He was like, if it's like this and that, we'll just try it out on your toad. Basically say we'll fucking poison your pet just because you fucking failed at making a potion, and a bunch of other stuff. Like he actually called Lily a mudblood at one point.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why they did that. That's why they weren't friends anymore. Is because he called Lily a mudblood.
That came out, and he's like, "Oh shit, I did not mean to say that."
She's like, "You can try to apologize." He's like, "I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear it." And, yeah, but apparently there's a theory that they were going to reconcile, and and Lily convinced James to kind of like be nicer to Snape.
Mm-hmm.
And she was pregnant again, and she was going to make Snape the Godfather.
Ah.
And then she died. So. I saw this comic where Ron and Harry were playing Pokemon. He's like, "Hey Ron, look! I turned my Abra into a Kadabra," and the fucking jet of green light comes from the fucking wand. And the next panel is like Harry with the sad face.
Yeah, my coworker who said, "You asshole! You probably killed your fucking Hogwarts owl." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
It's too late now. You're fucking over 17. You're an adult wizard now. You'd be like on squibs and never gone crazy.
What do I get to do? Am I the transfer student program or something like that? I take in the fucking kids.
Special ed wizards. You're
Oh
there.
my
Oh my
god.
Full ass adult in the fucking Hogwarts. And just, why are you here?
I don't know,
I'm a
man.
bit slow.
Bit slow on this one. Oh yeah, how slow? I fucking hit the fucking owl with my car. They allow you to drive. Yeah. Also, I like how Brennan Mulligan made this fucking point. They used the world's slowest fucking bird to deliver mail.
He's just breaking down the flaws of Harry Potter in the whole fucking series. This is trafficking? Or what the fuck did he say? Tracking. Right?
Oh, this is tracking? Yeah. basically they group all the kids together in one thing because of similar personality traits.
You guys seen Blazing Saddles, right?
Remember
Remember that scene? He's like, hey, I know how to get everyone out of Rockridge. We kill every firstborn male child in every household. The guy looks at him and like wags his finger. Too Jewish.
Too Jewish. Hey boys, look at what I got here. Where the white women at? I love the black blind dude who's like at the fucking clan meeting. That was a different movie though. I can't remember. I think it was Cat Williams that did that one though.
Dave Chappelle did one too. Where he
Oh
was
yeah.
a blind black guy.
Oh, that was the one. That was the one.
He was on the porch. He's talking about how much he hates fucking black people and stuff.
Oh, is it
He was like, but he was an actual clan leader, but like none of the KKK like said anything.
I don't have the heart to tell him. Then you get to fucking. It's like that moment from fucking Boondocks. I'm 102% African with a 2% margin of error. Why, Lord? Why?
And then like I guess like they convinced the place to like send them like a thing saying that like they actually got his test results mixed up and he was indeed white. He's like, oh man, I'm black. The first thing I did, I was like, quit all my jobs. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, this show doesn't fucking hold back at all.
I want another season. That show's so funny.
Yeah, we probably will never get it since
Today's current day.
no, that one
The
actor who
voice,
played-
the voice
Oh,
for her grandpa, he
yeah.
passed away. What's more important, that or us? Fucking goes away on a fucking vacation, like fuck you kids. Man, he didn't even hesitate.
Now ain't nobody talking when I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, here's one. Huh. Do you not want to be seen in public with us? Are you ashamed of us? Very.
Very.
Aquatine Hunger Force. Look at him and tell me there's a god. He made me a man his own age.
Wasn't no business, I don't know the Bible, not so Bible. You dare question the mighty Jimmy? I like the episode I showed you guys in fucking at that party where it was the fucking trees putting
Oh.
car wash on.
And they kept tearing skin off him to write shit down.
Behold the footage of the accused, and it's like a log, and Shake's like, I swear that's not me. It's not me. He's like, oh, oh.
I'm being too
Have you
loud.
seen the
I
one
think.
where Master Shake becomes black?
Oh no.
That's a funny one. Super racist, dude. It's fucking bad, but it's fucking funny, man. They tried to get him to swim in the pool, and as soon as he gets in the pool, he like fucking bursts in the flames or some shit.
Oh my god.
His fucking straw was like super big, like really long and shit.
God.
Have you ever watched Squidbillies?
A little bit.
Squidbillies.
Not as much as I
That's
watched
how
the
you-
other ones.
Yeah, that's how you knew you were really up late.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Squidbillies are like Super Jail came on.
Squidbillies or on weekends in Inuyasha.
Oh god, yeah.
You were up really late if Inuyasha was on.
I remember the first time I saw Full Metal Alchemist, I thought it was weird. I'm like, oh look, this is a cool looking show. Big dude in armor, and then it had like a little kid voice. At the time I thought it was a little girl. I'm like, this is dumb, and I fucking switched to channel.
And then you rewatch like, oh.
And I got older, I rewatched it, then I'm like, this is a good show. And then like a couple years later, I'm like, wait a minute, that was the show I saw on fucking.
Toonami.
Because it was what, yeah, because it was when they were sneaking into the secret lab.
Oh.
Its laboratory.
Underneath the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if it was the original one or the Brotherhood, but we don't remember honestly.
I remember they did it in both, but in the original one, Kimberly was one of the prisoners.
I only saw the part where they were about to hop over the wall, and based on how long ago it was and what I can remember
the original
from
one.
the animation style, it was the original one. Yeah.
Barry.
Do you remember Wolf's Rain? How was that one where like it was about this pack of wolves, but in their point of view they looked like humans, but in the other humans' point of view they were wolves, and they're always getting like chased down by like, these military people or some bullshit like that.
I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember shit.
Weird.
Like it was this thing like Inuyasha, Fullmetal Alchemist, Bleach, sometimes Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT. What the fuck? Big O? Like some dude drove a fucking mech suit. What else do they have? Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah.
I remember the first time I saw Dragon Ball. Fucking, it was when Cell ate the sucked up the androids with his tail, and I was like fucking like 3 or 4. That shit was like fucking scary shit. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? That shit scarred me for a bit. I'm like, this is what kind of show is this? Why did he suck her up with the tail?
Is it hell, what was it? I was into Naruto, big surprise, as a kid, and I was at the fucking shut up. During Christmas, we were up in Virginia visiting my uncle, and I really wanted to get back to the house. I was like, we were out to dinner, right? I'm like, what time is it? I'm constantly asking about the time, and they're like, it's this time. Why? You got something going on? I'm like, yeah, my show comes on at this time. They're like, it'd be fine. I'm like, no, I gotta watch this. I have to catch up and know what's going on. So we finished dinner and we went back that night, and it was a fucking amazing ass fight that happened. It was I forget the name, but it was I think it was Kiba versus this one dude who like he split in half and then he became like 2 different people.
Oh, that's when they were Naruto and some of the guys were going after Sasuke from those other people with the curse marks.
Yeah. It was when they were still like young kids though too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Cause I know the one you're talking about. Cause that I think Kiva's fight was the second fight. Because the first one was Choji and the other big guy.
Yeah. And that's what I was like. It was building up to Kiba, and I was like, oh, I want to see Kiba fight. I love Kiba. Maybe because it was like, oh, dog, him and dog are fun.
Yeah, I fucking remember the episode when Kiva and Naruto went at it during the decked the shit out of Naruto, turns into Akamuro, and he's like, oh, what the fuck? Then he punches the other one, turns into the dog. He's like, wait, which one's my fucking dog?
I don't have a target.
I remember I watched Naruto when it came on Disney XD. I
Oh.
was watching with my dad. It was the Chunin exams with Gaara and everything.
Yeah. How'd that go?
I barely remember.
I fucking talked to my coworker about anime and stuff like that, and you know what he said? So I introduced my dad to anime. I'm like, oh yeah? He's like, you wanna know what the first thing I showed him was? I'm like, go ahead, shoot, what'd you show him? He showed him Monster Musume.
Jesus, why? Why is that your beginning?
I don't know.
Show him like Attack on Titan or something. Like
Yeah,
fuck.
do what Koji did. Show his dad Attack on Titan. Nope. Right into the deep end with all the pervy shit.
What does fucking dad think?
I don't know. I tuned out as soon as he said that. I'm like, how? How do you watch that with someone?
Don't you have figures of that fucking show?
Yes, I do. I like the show. It's just a matter of how do you watch that with a parent? Like, how do you explain
Right,
this shit?
yeah.
How do you make that their first anime?
Yeah, that's probably not the best. Oni, you hearing this?
Quack once of yes, quack twice of no.
What does silence mean?
Silence means you don't give a shit.
Do you like Monster Musume?
Well, she's a monster fucker, so yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, told you.
Did you know that's Derek's favorite anime?
It is not my favorite anime. It's a good one, it's just not my favorite. If I keep talking about my favorite one, Oni will never want to watch it, so.
Iki Tenzin? Like the fucking bunch of chicks fighting each other for some weird ass tournament?
What?
Oh, Icky tells it? Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
one. It's the one with like the blue haired chick that was like strong as shit for no fucking reason.
She wore like a fucking maid outfit.
And then there was a guy who could tell what a girl's cup size was just by like grabbing her breast.
What?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
like in the anime, he grabbed like the main girl's breast. It's like, you're like a D cup, right? How did you know? I have that ability. And I'm like, what?
It's just a thing, man. Alright, time to summon this. I'm time for Demon Puppy.
You know, sometimes I amaze even myself.
Run, run,
Alright, bud.
Grandfather wants to go get fucking breakfast tomorrow.
Nice. Have a good night, bud.
But
Sleep well.
Oh, now you want to talk?
Yeah, wow. Damn.
I'm
Again.
favorite.
I was gonna say, damn, that's right. Me and Scrumpy ain't cool enough.
Yeah.
Or just at least me, because I've fucking this twice.
Now that's edgy as fuck.
I guess our dicks aren't big enough for her.
Damn.
Yeah.
You what?
Oh shit, that's the one I meant to hit. I'm like, why is this other thing not fucking procking? And that's why, because I didn't fucking hit it. Ah, that's allowed. Ooh, I'll take that.
Are you down to watch a movie? Quack if yes.
She's still watching her show, I believe.
Oh. She said she only had like 2 episodes left, so
Sure.
it shouldn't be that long. Netflix has Inuyasha. It has 5 seasons? Jesus.
What does?
Inuyasha.
Oh, yeah. Inuyasha's long.
Kagome! Inuyasha, Kagome!
Sit, boy! Fuck! I can't wait. That's on Oni's watch list, and I can't wait till she meets the fucking monk dude.
Oh.
Don't say anything about him, but yeah.
Oh, Netflix has Smokey and the Bandit?
Oh, hell yeah. You know what else they have? They have fucking, Land Before Time.
Yeah, we were just I was talking about that earlier.
I didn't hear it.
tree horns don't play with long nose. Racism in a kid's game.
I think that's where I learned racism was dumb. It was because dinosaurs. Racism is dumb, kids.
That was strangely arousing.
Wrong one.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
I'm gonna kick your ass down the street one way and back another way back, and then back up the. I can't. You know, kick your ass down the street and then
Back up the other way.
back the way. Yeah, back up the other way. Yeah. We also have Monty Python's Flying Circus. Life of Brian.
Nice.
He's the Messiah. I'm not the Messiah.
He is the Messiah.
Oh, the fucking one of the YouTube channels I watch where a guy talks about like cryptids and man-eaters and stuff.
Yeah.
Talks about the Sankei Betsu brown bear incident. It's this bear in Japan that killed and ate 7 people, mostly all women and children.
Huh.
It was a fucking. It was a crazy ass fucking story. And of course, this is rural Japan in like the fucking early 1900s, so fucking thatched walls and shit.
A lot of movies.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. Oni, have you seen Shark Tale? Quack it. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be surprised if she hadn't seen Shark Tale, because it got memed the fuck out of, so...
Yep. Yeah, sorry about the disruption in the stream earlier. Mom had to talk to me because I fucked up.
What?
Well, we ran out of toilet paper, and me trying to do the best I can, I used paper towels. You know, I was getting chewed out for that. That clogs up the drains. I'm like, well, so does fucking wet wipes, but, you know, whatever.
Apparently you're not even supposed to flush flushable wipes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're not supposed to do that. It's not... Even though they say they're flushable, it's not good for the fucking sewage system.
Hatfields and McCoys.
There you go.
This is it's a 3-part TV show.
Yeah.
You know they're coming out with a movie, The Machine,
Yeah.
about what's his face's Russian mafia.
Mm-hmm. And then the later return to it. Who is it? And did you see who's playing his dad? Mark Hamill.
Oh god. That's funny.
Oh shit. I wasn't even thinking, I was just fucking like rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oh god, you know what Oni hasn't seen? That I just figured out, that I've just remembered, is fucking Indiana Jones. Yes, Oni, that is very sad that you haven't seen Indiana Jones. I'm surprised, because, you know, there's a couple scenes, especially in Temple of Doom, where fucking, it's a big Temple of Doom, where fucking Harrison Ford is shirtless. So I'm sure you can see some of that. Indiana Jones, Raiders. That's what it is. Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's funny because it was the movie. It was just called Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then once they came out with the sequel, they put the title Indiana Jones in front of it. Would you be down to watch Indiana Jones, Oni? You want to watch it with us, Derek?
No, good.
It's okay, Oni, it's just because he's not cool like us.
You know it. Biggest fucking loser here.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
They can sure will fucking try. I'm falling asleep fucking bad. Like, I'm, like, not paying attention to what the fuck is going on right now. Holy shit.
Maybe you should go to bed, bud.
Maybe, but... I want to keep playing my game. I don't really get to play all fucking week.
Family Guy episode
Oh, shit!
17. Huh?
Oh, my fucking back. Oh, that was a sore spot.
Did you finally pop it or something?
No, like the muscles like almost clenched.
Ugh.
Yep, no more of that. Don't do that. I want to get a drink. I'll be right back.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh God.
Gonna cry.
Ugh.
There was I finished
Oh,
Reyes.
my fucking God.
All 49 episodes and just the end. The end. I'm gonna cry. there was a little thank you for watching the show too. It was great. No regrets at all. 10 out of 10 show. If anyone else is watching this in the future, go watch Magic Knight Rayearth. It's very good.
Okay.
Dude.
Have you heard of a movie called The Wrong Missy? It's
No.
this movie that came out on Netflix a couple of years, like a year or two ago. It's fucking hilarious. What happens is it's the dude who plays David Spade, the guy who plays Cusco, and Lauren Lapkus.
Yeah.
And what happens is he thinks he invites the love of his life to a work getaway in like Hawaii, but he ends up texting a terrible blind date that he had, who's also had the same name. 'Cause he was drunk, so he just like texted the name that popped up.
Oh
And
God.
so when he meets up, it's that chick, and she ends up being like super weirdo, and like but they end up like, you know, it's one of those, I think, feel good love movies, but like she's fucking. I think you would find a kinship in this chick.
Gee, I wonder what that says about me. I'm kidding.
You trying to say, Scrumpy?
Dude, this
Who's your
show,
friend?
it's
Oh, fuck.
definitely
Oh, fuck.
on
Oh,
one of
fuck.
my
Oh,
top 10
fuck. Oh,
favorites
fuck.
now.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It feels
Can I
like
have
how
this?
everyone says Madoka is. No, just give me a few moments, cause I'm still reeling.
Takes toughness. Channing Tatum. So whenever I hear the phrase "boys will be boys," Derek, I automatically think of Jackass.
Yeah. Just doing stupid shit to be doing stupid shit, man.
Yep. Like fucking tasing each other's balls, or fucking shaving each other's heads off and shit. Have you seen that Family Guy ultimate ending for Back to the Future?
I think
Where-
so. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fade into nothing. Might as well beg my mom.
I love Ray.
I'm Marty, and I'm in a picture to be continued.
Yeah. I like the old scene they did with the fucking Back to the Future, where it was the beginning of the second part where he's like, "It's your kids, Marty. It's your kids. There's something's gotta be done about your kids." He's like, "What happened?" And he's like,
Your daughter's marrying a black guy. I don't see anything wrong with that.
"Yeah,
me either.
there's no problem with
Oh,
that."
what?
Oh, of course, there's nothing. I think we should stop hanging out. So many fucking gnolls. Fuck off. There's too many hyenas for this fucking climate and temper. Fuck off. I'm trying to bring fucking our logic and world reasoning to this fucking game. Why? I don't know. I'm like, this is the equivalent of like a European forest. Where the fuck are there hyena people here?
Right. I've been starting to get a lot of like shorts and clips from the Justified show.
Oh yeah, I really want to watch that one.
My heart.
It's okay,
Alright,
honey.
Emily, what would you rather watch, a comedy or an adventure?
No, it just feels weird hearing my voice on the stream.
Oh.
Cause I'm doing both, but it's
A new Belore Delinar.
brain hurting,
Stay
tongue
the
tied,
course.
still reeling. It's Reyes is just. Please, I need you two to watch this show, cause it's not the traditional magical girl in any way, shape, or form.
I might watch it. We'll see.
Please.
Maybe
Our
she'll
And
see.
enemies
I'll
will
watch
fall.
any show you want.
We
Like
will have
literally
justice.
anyone. It can be Blood Sea.
We're not. I'm not.
Slayer.
No, I'm not gonna put her through that. Which one sells
What,
for more?
don't put it through Goblin Slayer?
I'm not putting it
No,
through
no,
that.
no. That has one of my big no-nos in it.
Just skip that episode, you'll be fine.
The beginning.
A new Belore
Oh,
There's mechas in it too, and the way it works, it's so good.
You should watch it. You should show her Made in Abyss.
Do not loiter.
I've heard of that one.
Grave of Fireflies.
Heard of that one too.
Why?
God, I hear Derek's fucking voice.
God. Hmm.
Okay, you said adventure or comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, adventure or comedy.
I know the adventure is Indiana Jones, and the other one is the one you mentioned about the nerdy girl, so
The Rock
comedy.
Odyssey. Not really a nerdy.
Time is of the
She's just
essence.
out there, but yeah.
Ah. Oh yeah, good news. Since I finished Raya, this means that I'm finally done with 1994. And I'm now on 1995.
Well, what shows do you have for 1996?
1996, let's see.
Watch nothing had come out in '96.
Yeah, dude.
Except for
have
you.
No idea. There's no gaps in the 90s. Like from the 90s onward, there's no gap in years. Well, except for 2020, but we all know what happened in 2020. Let's see what came out.
Another economic collapse.
Oh boy.
So would you think of because you didn't tune into the past couple D&D streams, have you? Because you've been kind of knocked out.
Yeah.
So is this your first time seeing my fucking Tokar character?
No, I saw him like the episode after he was introduced. Then nothing, but I love him so much. He's so cute. Okay, so these are all the anime that came out in 1966. There's not a lot. The problem is
1996, you mean? Can you imagine anime coming out in '66?
It did. There is anime that came out in 1966. The first Magical Girl came out in that year. Sally the Witch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Anime goes
Time
way
is of the
back.
essence.
Sally
Like
the
way.
Bitch.
I
No,
just sold some of
Do
those.
not insult my baby like that.
What was that one
So-
that you always talked about?
Goku
and I made-
Megatron.
Yeah, Goku Megatron. That's what it was.
That one is just. It's a lot, and not in the good way. It has some good
What is it?
episodes, but the ones that are bad, they're
Pretty fucking bad.
yikes. They're yikes. That's what I have to say about that. So,
I did-
1966.
Go ahead. 1996.
Yeah. So there's Idol Jansi Suchipai, Tattooed Master, Shamanic Princess, Maze Bakunetsu Jiku, Maho Tsukaitai, Tetsuwan Birdie, Magical Project S, Homa Hunter Lime, Alice in Cyberland, Kyoju Densetsu Gesalt, Cutie Honey Flash. Of course, that's the one I'm excited about because I love Cutie Honey. Maho Gakuen Lunar, Vampire Hunter, Jungle Beiko, Aika, Butobi CPU, Jaja Uma Quartet, I think that's how you say it. Yakusai Gocho, Fushigi Yugi, Choko Setsu Grandol, Yume no Crayon Okoku, Princess Rouge, the Tatoko Princess, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Game Tengoku, Kyuketsu Hime Miyu, Boogie's Angel, Banal Bunka Neko Musume TV, Fun. Wait, oh shit. I went way past 1969. 1996.
I was about to say, that's a lot of fucking anime for '96. Like Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I lost track. The last one that came out in 96 was Choju Densetsu Gesalt. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 shows. Yeah.
The synopsis for this movie is Tim thinks he invited the woman of his dreams on a work retreat to Hawaii. Realizing too late, he mistakenly texted someone from a nightmare blind date. And it's David Spade there.
Nice. Love David Spade. He's a really funny dude. In a van down by the river. I know that's not him, but still, really fucking good skit.
Thank you.
It also has Rob Schneider in it too. I think this might have been Tyler
Oh
Spinell,
God.
writer. It has Jackie Sandler in it.
The next show has 51 episodes, which is fine, but Jesus.
Game was like, no, you don't get to leave.
So, are you ready to watch it now, Oni, or do you need a few minutes?
100%, I'm ready.
What did you say about the game, Derek?
It wasn't letting me log out for some fucking reason.
Oh, Oni, were you there when we were talking about fucking like looking at the dogs on the fucking adoption
Yep,
website?
I was there. I was listening to the call and I was listening to the stream. It messed with my ears a little bit.
Oh, the dogs and stuff. Oh, just listening to both at the same time. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't listen to streams at the same time because they're always delayed by like 1 second, so it's confusing. Oh yeah. Did I screen share yet?
Do-do-do-do.
There's a dog named Stegosaurus there. He's so cute. Oh, this is a Happy Madison movie, Derek. I thought it was. If you don't know what Happy Madison is, that's Adam Sandler's movie company, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
effectively. It's a studio. Alright, we're gonna end stream here.
Oh god, I know someone named